All right, so let's get at it. I'll put my tea aside. I'll put my tools away. Okay, so neat's foot oil and this is 40, I don't know, I'm gonna say 46-year-old carb cleaner. Clean flow. I have a 3-gallon can full, and I've been using it all my life. As soon as I owned anything with a motor or a carburetor or anything, that's how long I've had this for. So anyways, yeah, it's not the proper color. It's more like brownish red, but you know what? Carb cleaner. So that's where everything else is going to go in that has check valves. So I figured since I have my bag open, I may as well start soaking these. So by doing that, I'll remove the gaskets and throw them in. Okay, that one don't have one. That one don't have one. Now these two. So just slowly take off the O-ring. You don't have to be fancy about it. Just make sure it's off. And then just roll her off. There's the O-ring. Put it in your pan. Again, put it in your pan. Now you can just take these and throw them in your carb cleaner. And let them sit. There you go. So that's done. In case I get some all over my hands, paper towel. Okay. I'm going to take this cap off. Now, some of them have like a little screw, and some of them have this wire C-clip. Okay, I'm going to take the wire C-clip off of this one. There's the C-clip. Put that in the pan. Now, like I said, I want to turn it enough times to start unthreading the rod from the check valve, right? Because if you have it tight, then you take this off, it's going to give you a problem. So just unloosen it a bit. Doesn't matter how much. And then just take it off and pull it out. You can see how this one here, it's all tarnished, black. I'll put that in the carb cleaner also. Now, this one is rubber, okay? This is rubber. It's not leather, it's rubber. All right? So I have my kit. I got a couple of leather ones. So let's do, all right. See the difference in size? But the cap itself, the leather and the rubber are the same size, exactly the same size. There's no difference except for the thickness. See that? Okay. So when you're buying your repair kit for this, I'll put a picture right here. Now you got to read what it's good for, because it might not be any good for like the 400s, 440s, 442s, or whatever. It might say it's for the 220 lanterns, or it might say it's for the 500, 501 stoves, because as you can see, they're not all the same. All right, different sizes. Okay, but for now, I'll just clean this up, put a little bit of oil on it, and I'll put it back in. I don't see any bends in her. All I'm doing is checking for flatness to make sure it doesn't bow. See right here, doesn't move. I'll turn it one. See how it bows? See how it rocks? So this one has a slight bend in it. Flat, flat, and rock and roll. See how it comes off there? So this was giving me an issue. It's bent. I'm not going to straighten her out right now, but I will replace it. I have two more here, but they're the long ones. Can I cut them? All right. Let me see there. That's the right size. All right. I might have to okay, I'm going to straighten this as best as I could. Yeah, it's off a bit. You can see it. Okay. So let me just put it between my thumbs, give it a little tweak. I'm just putting a little pressure. Okay. Take my glasses off, rub my eyeballs. Let's take a little look at that. You know what? I might have got it. Right here a little bit. All right. I might have got it. Yeah, I think I got it. I don't feel any anything sticking. Okay, I think I got it. All right. So anyways, you got to be careful your size, right? So these ones here are for your lanterns. This one here is for your little stoves. Different sizes. Okay. Oh, and a while ago on the table I had this. That's for your lantern. And you put your striker in there, and your flint. It's a small little flint that's up in your lantern. Your bag is here. Turn your gas on. You push it up, and then you just spin it. your wheel turns, sparks it, lights your lantern. That's what that is. All right, let's put all this stuff away. Let's put this one away. Carb cleaner. Yeah, good enough. All right. Again, I need the smaller one. You put this in, you just turn it. See, there, it's locked. See, right there, it's not. See how it locked in there? So that's in the check valve, right? The fat end is for the thumb wrench. Put it in, turn it until it's tight. There, I can't turn it no more. Just thumb tight. Now by putting on the thumb nut, I just locked this onto the check valve. That's all I did. Sometimes this here is a little hard to extract, but let's give it a shot. All right, just give me a second. I'm going to close up my feet. And I don't know if you'll be able to see from here, but I'm going to put it on my lap. There we go. I was able to break the seal. Now I can open these back up. All right, so now the seal's broke. Like I said, some of them are pretty tight. There you go, there's the check valve. Okay, now just undo the thumb nut, pull it out of your rod. There you go. Examine it. I don't know if you'll hear it. Anyways, works great. The little bead inside. Is not seized at all. So there you go. That might be an issue. If you can't get it to pump, you could have a bent rod. You could have your leather or your rubber gasket here could be dry and not creating a suction. So what I'll do is, this is neat foot oil. Even though that's rubber, doesn't matter to me. It all goes in there. All right, put that aside. So that's it. I just removed the check valve. Check valve works great. The rod had a very slight bend. That's why when I was trying to pump it, sometimes it would stick. And I noticed that it also has blow-by, so the carb cleaner will clean that out. All right. The lever here for on and high works good. That's clean, low, and high. Works good. Now, I'm not going to play with the generator. Simple reason is I never tried it yet, and I don't want to start taking away, because some of these like have packing nuts and stuff like this. So I'd rather, my issue was the pump, and I wanted to check my valve, or check valve. Now that I know the check valve works good, I got the stem soaking, and I know everything else works good there too, so I'll put it back together. All right. All I do is, that's why I use my long ones. I put oil, see the oil in it? See it dripping out? I got my doors open, so you're going to hear the train going by. There's a crossing to the left of me. There's a crossing behind me. There's a big crossing to the right of me. So, anyways. Let's put that back together. Yeah, that works good. You can find the hole there. Okay, so it's in there. And all I'm going to do is feel it around and thread it in. See? Very easy just to thread her in by hand. I can't go any further. I'm going to put this on, go in here. I'm going to turn it by hand until it goes into seat. There. Thumb screw. Locked in as one. Just give it a little bit of a tighten. That's it. You don't have to go crazy on it. That's it. So now the valve's in place. All right, that's it. So I'll bring you back when I clean up the rod that goes in here. Okay, I cleaned 90% of all the carbon off. I checked it out. She seems to be pretty straight now. If it gives me problems in the future, I'll just go and order about 5 or 6 of these. So anyways, a little bit of oil. A little bit of oil. Screw that in there. Take the excess off. Just manipulate it to put it back in. Okay, see that? I can't push it in. She's locked, right? You know what I mean? Quarter turn. Now she works good. Because if it's locked and you got your finger here, you can't push it in. Unlock it, quarter turn. You can hear it. Still sticks right there. Right there. Anyways, let's clean that up and put it together and see what's what. C-clip. It says it's got a hole and it says oil. Just put it so you can read it. And if you look at your cap, you'll see the hole here. So just line up your 2 holes, right like this. That way the oil's here and you can put a drop of oil in the hole. All right, so let's line up that. C-clips on. I put my oil vent on the top. Okay. So now no pressure in the tank. That's locked. Okay, you can pull it out, but you can't pump it, it's locked. So unturn it. Now you can pump it. So let's give it some pumps. Lock her up. Now, I got no fuel in here. I put 50 pumps. The valve's working good. It's not sticking. Now we'll just check for the pressure. Okay, one more time. It's locked. Quarter turn. So there you go. Check valve, everything works. All right. So I'll tell you what. Let's put some fuel in it. Let's light her up.